Let's go.
Recording going Okay.
All right, let's call this area Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order for Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. Can I get a roll call of the members, please?
Sure. Andy Bailey,
Here.
Grant Muller,
Here.
Stacy Pettigo,
Here.
Scott Hetzmanberger,
Here.
and Chester Bankus.
Here.
Good. Let's go on to disposition of the minutes. Has anybody had any corrections or changes or?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second. Grant moved and Chester seconded. Let's just take a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Minutes pass. No old business tonight. Correct?
That's correct. And I didn't know if you guys wanted to go ahead and do your elections now.
Oh yeah, we could do our elections. So Stacy was our secretary, Grant was our vice, and I was the chair last year.
I'd be glad to make a motion to take that as the slate of officers.
I'll second it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So,
Keeping it all the same.
yeah. All right, I'll take a roll call vote for that.
Okay, so roll call vote is going to be all three together. Andy Bailey,
Yes, all three.
Grant Muller,
Yes, to all three.
Stacy Pettigo,
Yes.
all three.
Yeah, I guess.
Scott Hetzmanberger,
Yes.
all three. Okay. And Chester Bankus.
Yes, for all three.
All right,
Very
we
good.
got that rolling then.
Cool. Now it's on to the public hearings. We only have one tonight, so
Yes.
let's start it up. Application number CC-2024-01374. Docket number 36-24-SC. It's a petition of Caleb and Bethany Hufford. They're requesting a special exception.
Correct. Okay, so the petition site consists of a 9.89 acre lot on the east side of North County Road 680 West between West State Road 26 and the Carroll County line in section 22 of Ross Township. The proposed new lot is a first split off of a 160.92 acre parent tract. The petition site is mostly woodland.
I took the
Petition site is mostly woodland that is surrounded by farm ground. To the east, there is a dwelling to the south, which is the current residence of the petitioners. The adjacent north of the petition site is Carroll County boundary. Across northern half of the petition site is significant floodplain, mostly floodway, but there is room along the southern half of the petition site for development. You got some photos there to see the site and where the floodplain is too. Staff scored the lot under the point system and it only scored 4 points. The two items that caused the points to be deducted were because of the lot size between 3.01 and 19.99 acres, and the fact that the lot is between 2,641 feet to 5,280 feet from two confined feeding operations, one in Clinton County and then one in Carroll County. However, neither are close enough to require any variances for the home or the CFO operations. The petition site is mostly woodland with a small amount of tillable ground to the east side that is currently being farmed. There are 3 other dwellings immediately south of the proposed home site and another dwelling to the north in the vicinity of the petition site across the Carroll County line. The petition site is off of an unpaved road, according to Beacon, but when staff drove past the site for a photo for the staff report, the road appeared to actually be chip and seal. In either case, the road appeared to be well-maintained and serves farm equipment that accesses several farmland sites in the vicinity, as well as 3 other home sites in the immediate vicinity. So it does not appear a new dwelling in this area will significantly affect the traffic flow and volume. This is a 9.89 acre immediately off of North County Road 680 West that is mostly woodland. There are 2 presumably IDEM permitted confined feeding operations between 2641 to 5280 feet from the proposed lot, which caused a deduction of 1 point on the point system, but the CFOs, 1 in Clinton County and 1 in Carroll County, are over 1,320 feet from the proposed site. There is a map here that shows you at the top, a green circle represents the 1320 radius. Therefore, this new lot would not seem to encroach the existing operation in terms of creating any need for a variance. The primary mitigating circumstance is that the petition site is mostly woodland with significant floodplain and wetland that is not taking hardly any, if any, farmland out of production, and as it does contain a large floodplain area, though not enough to prevent building around it, it is not ideal to clear this and turn it into tillable land either. There is a creek dividing this parcel in half too, so nothing could use it as an uninterrupted nearly 10 acres, even if it was cleared. Given the proximity of the other homes in floodplain, it would be a challenging location for a CAFO grain handling operation or agribusiness, so recreational or residential do seem to be more optimal uses. If the special exception is granted, a single-family home would be permitted on the property. If approved by the BZA, minor subdivision approval will be needed from the Area Plan Commission. According to the Health Department, they have no objections to the request, and a soil test report is on file. Nash Smith with the Health Department noted this is suitable for septic and will require perimeter drain outlet. This lot will be required to have minor subdivision approval from the APC, therefore the drain outlet can be identified and confirmed at the subdivision approval stage. That said, with a creek on the parcel, it should be easy to drain without needing easements. The petition site is mostly woodland that is surrounded by some farmland with 3 existing dwellings in the immediate south and to the southwest. Each are less than 1/4 of a mile away from the petition site, so this area is already limited for intense ag use. A new home on the proposed lot will be spaced from the other dwellings and should not adversely affect these property values while still maintaining a rural appearance. The petition site is mostly woodland that is surrounded by some farmland. There are 3 other existing homes in the immediate vicinity, so another rural home, should appear consistent with the area. The new lot should have adequate area for all require off-street parking, which would require 2 spaces. So according to the comprehensive plan, it states to minimize development on agricultural land. The Ross Township future land use plan designates this area for primarily agricultural land. And rural residential development is designated for Edna Mills and eastward along State Road 26 and also south of Rossville. Although the petition site is not directly along State Road 26, it is less than a mile north of State Road 26 and is east of Edna Mills in the vicinity the comprehensive plan designates for rural residential development. Furthermore, the dwellings here are well spaced and conform to the comprehensive plan average density of no more than one home per 20 acres in the A1 district. This proposal is also on property that is mostly woodland and with a large area of floodplain and a creek, so is not taking farmland out of production. Therefore, the new lot should not adversely affect the future plan of continued agricultural use in the vicinity and is consistent with the overall objectives of the comprehensive plan. Staff therefore recommends to approve the request for one home. Minor subdivision approval will be necessary from the Area Plan Commission if approved by this board.
Thank you, Kat. Does the petitioner have anything to add? Okay. Any staff discussion?
I don't have anything.
I don't have anything. Outside of- It fits the bill. I mean,
Right.
you know, it's a woodland lot.
Meets all the special exception
It's not
requirements.
gonna- It's not gonna make any difference to anybody wanting to build a confined feeding operation or anything beside it, because there's homes that are gonna be more restrictive around it, so.
It's a good use.
Yep.
All right.
Look
Ready?
for a motion, yep.
I'd like to make a motion to approve application number CC 2024-01374, docket 3624 SE, according to the findings of the staff report, which are incorporated in the motion by reference.
I'll second.
Chester moved and Grant seconded. Roll call vote when you get a chance.
Andy Bailey,
Yes.
Grant Moeller,
Yes.
Stacy Pettigo,
Yes.
Scott Hetzmanberger,
Yes.
and Chester Bankus.
Yep.
Motion passes.
Alrighty, so now you'll be ready for your next step, which is the minor subdivision. And that would require a land surveyor. I have a list of those if you need that. I can email that to you if you like.
No, that's fine. I'll
Okay.
probably use that 40th parallel.
Oh, okay.
Before, so
They know what to do then.
probably use that.
Okay, yeah, yeah, they're real good and they'll know what to do, so.
Will you get me that application?
They'll take care of
They take
getting,
care of all that?
yeah, they get the application all signed and everything.
Okay.
Only thing they don't take care of is mailing out the letters and putting up the sign. We'll call you for that.
Okay. And then it'll come before this board again?
Not this board, but the Area Plan
Okay.
Commission.
All right.
Mhm.
For fitting me in tonight.
Hey, no problem. It worked out. Two of us had to be here for the meeting before, so.
Appreciate it.
But
If we always knew they would be this short, you could always double
You could
stack
stack
them.
'em.
Stack 'em up, yeah.
very well. You're free to go if you want. We got a couple little things on our agenda and that's it. No new business, correct?
No new business, other than just want to give everybody the reminder about January the 22nd. That's the town advisory meeting. It'll be held at the Rossville Pavilion, at the Rossville Park in the pavilion there. You're not required to attend, but if you'd like to just come, it's when the small towns get together and are able to discuss issues amongst them. They also have some boards that they have to
Make appointments.
make appointments
Including
for. APC.
C, including APC, yeah.
So, yeah. So, anyway, if you'd like to attend, it's at 6:30 on January the 22nd. Our next meeting is January the 28th. We did have a filing today, so we will have. It's just a special exception, so we still have tomorrow. Tomorrow's the filing deadline, so.
So that, excuse me, Alicia thought they'd already filed their variance.
I haven't been given it. I'll check tomorrow though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she-
So we may have a variance too, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Very good. Look for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to, excuse me, to adjourn.
We're adjourned.
Who was
Grant
my
moved.
second on that?
Chester,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
Alrighty.